if she wants me to take the dog and she can ask me herself.
Chelsea ain't got the balls to do that, Kirsten. Chelsea is not tough.
We'll see if she has some balls.
She doesn't.
Well, if she has her,
Chelsea doesn't have the balls or the knees.
shut up.
Oh, shit.
You should have known that. She said, I will tell.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. And she'll put it in her own way. You know what I mean? Like, silly. It's all silly, but at the end of the day, you knew it was going to be like that, Chris. It's all good. It's all good when they need something, but when you need something, it's going to be a totally different story, Kristen. You know how it goes. You know how it is. It's going to be a big deal.
I said, okay, no, well, I want to see my grandson, so plain and simple. I knew Chelsea put her up to.
Yep. Yep.
No.
Yep. She ain't got no other options, which means what?
What did you think that she's going to do? Just drop the dog off? We're not going to talk again until what she has problems with her son and she needs me to
Mediate. Yeah. And put yourself, like, switch the incident around, Kristen. If y'all needed somebody to take Ash or something like that, Chelsea wouldn't even answer y'all call.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even talk to y'all. And Debbie wouldn't relay no message either. So it's all wrong. Be the same way all the way around. Nobody's going to be the same way all the way around. They're not. Because they're full of shit.
She should have thought about that before she got pregnant. She stormed out of here like a fucking idiot.
Yep.
Nabs it, and that's the third out.
Yep.
It's the Yankees nothing, Angels coming up to hit. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Yep. Mark my words, Kirsten. Mark my words, Kirsten. This is the beginning. This is the first sign of watch what you're going to see. Watch. You're going to see worse things happening. Watch. He's been complaining about the dog. It sounds like it. Not her. She wants to keep the dog. He's already doing the same thing he did with y'all, with her now. He's already doing it now. Trust me. It's going to get worse. And they have a baby too on top of that. Oh, yeah. It's going to...
This is fucked up. That has nothing to do with the dog, but anyways, I would like to know. Whatever, Mom. You're a fucking idiot. That's why nobody likes you.
Been the better side of Aaron Hicks.
She's fucking stupid. It's like she's not going to try to
steal that guy right there.
I'll have to stay here and fucking deal with this bullshit.
Pitches in for a strike. Shadowell gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One out. Nothing too fancy.
That's the funniest shit you've ever said in your life, Kristen. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. That's why nobody likes you either.
But he found a way to just get it by him.
Fix your face if I'm going to even have something like that.
Kristen, that's your mom. I've been trying to tell you that. And as much as I respect Bombi and I don't say nothing out the way about your mom or your stepdad, they on their bullshit. They always on some bullshit. Like, even, I didn't tell you this story ever, Kristen, because me and you wouldn't see an eye to eye when it happened. You remember we used to go to them PAL football games, and there was a black lady, she worked with your mom. Her name, she raised me basically. She used to babysit me when I was little. I forget what her name is, but she worked with your mom. She was a heavyset black. Her name's Bertha. She worked with your mom at the school in the cafeteria. She always sat with us for half the time. Then she go sit with Debbie. She never had a problem with Debbie. And then she always used to say, "I hope y'all work it out," because Debbie's a nice woman. That's what she always used to say. She said, I work with her. She's a nice woman. Fast forward. She can't stand her because she's two-faced. She said, Debbie got her fired. Debbie said she was doing a whole bunch of shit that she wasn't doing. Well, she got a manager position after that.
Who was it?
Her name is Bertha. Her name is Bertha. I forget what her last name is, but it's a dark-skinned lady named Bertha.
Do you ever remember Nina working with a lady named Bertha, a black lady? I was only able to go there when I was in middle school. Every black lady that Mom has told me that she's worked with,
This was when Bumpy was little. I don't know if Bumpy was in the same school as his Nana back then. But all I know is later on down the line, even still now to this day, she does not fuck with your mom because your mom did some underhanded shit to her. That's what she said. I don't know what really happened. I'm just saying she was all for. She used to sit with Debbie half the time while Bumpy was playing football, and then she would sit with us. And she said that she always had high regard for Debbie. She always said she's a nice lady. She always treats us right. Then when she got a manager position, she changed. That's what she said to Mom. She said she don't fuck with Debbie, and Debbie got her fired. That's all I know. And all I know is I respect Bumpy enough. I don't say nothing about them. But we all know how they are, and y'all see how they are now. It's not going to get any better until we all try to work together and say, hey, this is some bullshit. If they didn't have a chance to see their great grandkids, they'd be upset too. So I don't know what to say besides that. But just as long as it ain't them it's happening to, they're okay with it. You know what I mean? They did the same thing when I was trying to get my kids. They acted like I should be fine with it. I should be okay with it. That's not cool. That's not cool because when it happens to you, you don't want people to say that you should be fine with it. You want people to be like, hey, that's fucked up. And right is right. If I was fucking up, if I was doing bad things with my kids, I understand. I can take accountability. But at the same time, when you got people siding with somebody at the time, Kristen, you was on heroin. You know what I mean? So for them to say, no, you don't need your kids, it's like they're giving them to somebody that shouldn't have them anyway. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I wasn't on heroin. And if I was, they'd be sitting up there saying Julian don't ever need to get his kids. But
well, I mean, obviously I'm good enough for to
He's really
want to get the
tightening up
dog
his hitting
back,
zone with
you
2
know?
strikes here. I love it.
yeah, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, Kristen.
Makes
That
the
doesn't matter.
pitch. And there's two down.
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
She knows that I can't control.
Brandon Drury to the plate.
Probably just figures that.
Just missed. Santana, more than 100
Yeah,
career
because you love the
games on the
animals.
mound.
Yeah.
He joined the team as a free agent. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game one of this 3-game set.
That's funny, though. Kristen said, don't nobody like you either, Mom. I believe it all day, Kristen, but I know.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
You should have said, that's what I'm about to say. You should have said, yeah, I'll tell Chelsea I'll take it, but she got to bring him over here with the baby.
The pitch.
Tell them that. See what they say. It'll be a swift no.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Chelsea or Kristen. I love Chelsea.
What he's going to be calling, that's just a part of pitching.
I've always loved Chelsea.
And now 3-2.
I love Chelsea to death. But if she thinks she holding that grandbaby against us, like ain't nobody fucking like. I love to see the grandbaby, but at the same time, I'm not fucking all that excited to meet somebody that's half the blood of this loser kid. Like, come on, like, I'm just being real, you know. Like, if you think you holding him against us, and I'm mad about it, no, he has half the blood of a loser dude. Like, come on now, like. Yeah, you got Chelsea's blood in you, but you got that loser dude in you too, though. Like, I'm not fucking pissed off. You're not really making me mad. That's all I'm saying. Everybody else can say the politically correct thing and be like, oh, that's wrong. You shouldn't feel that way. But yeah, I do feel that way. I'm going to just say what's on my mind. He's a fucking loser.
Say that again so Kate can hear what you said.
Bumpy, this is what I said. Chelsea can hold the baby away from us like it's hurting us so much. But at the same time, you know me, Bump. I'm going to be real. He's got half the blood of a loser in him. Like, let's just be real. He's got half the blood of a fucking loser, a lame. I'm pretty sure he's gay. Pretty sure he's gay. Just don't know how to say it yet, which is the perfect time to say it is now. Like, gays are coming out by the fucking woodwork by now. Like, you should have been said it, bro. Like, and the baby has a huge forehead, to be honest with you. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you hold the baby away from us like it's hurting us. No, he has half the blood of that loser in him. Like, it's not really hurting me all that much. I love Chelsea. I love Bumpy. I love Butters.
Just to pack up cash and bring Tiana and just come over. We'll squash it.
Yeah, tell him Julian will be there, and he'll just bring one gun. He'll only bring one of his guns. Just one.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone.
See how he acts. No, he's not going to go.
Guessing a little bit, but overall,
Tell him we'll have a computer monitor over here. We'll have the computer monitor ready for him. You fuck, nigga. Oh, shit. But yeah, it's fucking stupid. It's not really hurting me. Like, everybody else is going to say what they want to say, and they could be like, oh, Julian, you're wrong. I'm going to just be real. I can only be me. I'm not going to hold it in and try to say something that's false. I'm saying what's real. You're not hurting my feelings, Chelsea. And honestly, you're not hurting my feelings by keeping yourself away either, because nobody wants to be around you. Like, let's just be real. Nobody wants to be around your bad attitude having ass.
In the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
You've had a bad attitude since you came to live with me. You didn't even want people complimenting your hair because you have a terrible attitude. Like, I don't know what's wrong with her, and I don't know what anybody did to her, but at the same time, I'm not going to put up with it. I promise you that.
And the thing about it is, the baby just started walking. At least fucking give it a chance for the fucking dog to fucking get a baby walking. You know what I mean? Like, Cash has never been around. The only other baby she was around was Bryson, the one or two times that he was over here. So she's never been around the baby. You know what I mean? So that's something new, and I'm sure
Kristen, you know how it goes. You know how it goes, Kristen. The only reason that they're asking this is because they're arguing over it. Like, come on, let's just be real. You know that's why it's happening, Kristen. They're arguing over it. Why do you think that? Why do
you think Chelsea and Tiana are arguing over the dog?
you think they ain't? Why would they ask you?
Well, Mom said that Chelsea don't like how Cash is being towards the baby because he just started walking.
Whose dog is it, Kristen?
Chelsea's.
Exactly. He said something. She's been arguing with him. So she finally gave in and was like, all right, let's ask around and see who'll take the dog. They had no luck with the people that they asked first because you weren't the first option, Kristen. You know that. So now they're desperate. Ask Kristen. And she probably said that too. She probably didn't call you mom. Ask Kristen. And I know I've been joining for some time. Let's just be real, Kristen. You know it's like that. You know, Chelsea, you know your daughter better than me. You've had her longer than me. Do you think it's not an argument that they've had?
They argued. It's possible because they would argue about over Cash.
Yep. I don't know at all. I'm just guessing, but I'm telling you, Kristen, this is
But like Tate said, people in the backyard during the day. Why can't you put the dog out there, get her like out and then at night put her in the cage? You know, make it work. You have a 3-bedroom house.
Yeah, that's too much work for the computer monitor guy. Kristen.
Yeah, it probably is. Because there's too much work here too.
Exactly. Yeah, he's got too much on his plate. You know what I mean? When he's eating off of other people's plate, you know what I mean? Like he's a loser. I can't wait to. If I see him, I would go bond myself out just to smack him, just to smack him, because I know he's gonna tell. I will smack him when I see him. I don't care who's around. I don't care if his friends are all. I'm smacking him, probably with the butt of my gun. Probably.
I have to look on my phone, but the last time I was with my mom was maybe
Curveball in the dirt.
before Thanksgiving, and the baby wasn't walking.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a pitch. Right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove.
That's what I'm saying. Prison is a big deal. And the only reason you and Bumpy would be involved is because of arguments.
One down.
They're trying to
Jazz
stop it.
Chisholm Jr. now.
They're trying to stop
Opportunity
arguments.
right here. Fouled off. He was late.
Who knows, Kristen? All I'm saying is it's an issue. That's why you're involved now. That's why you've been put into the fray. That's what I'm saying.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. His 7th home run of the season. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Yeah. What I'm saying is this, Kristen. They already was having hardships before the baby. And I'm not trying to say Chelsea tried to trap him into having a baby. But sometimes women do that. You know what I mean? I don't know what Chelsea's mindset was to keep or to have this baby by him. But at the same time, they were having hardships beforehand. They're having hardships now. Usually don't last. That's all I'm saying. It usually doesn't last. And while they're sitting up here trying to make it work and trying to move away from y'all, like y'all was the problem, everybody else is always the problem until you finally realize that the problem was in your bedroom the whole time with you.
Right through there for a strike.
And then when you figure that out, then you're trying to find a way out. You're trying to find a way to leave. That's her next steps. Trust me. That's her next steps. Or it's going to be his. It's going to be one of them. One of them's going to get tired of the other one. If they ain't already. And I was supposed to have Butters yesterday. No, I was supposed to.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
No, I don't know what the fuck happened.
And that's ball 4.
I don't know what the fuck happened. All I know is here. Let me pause this game real quick because I can't do two things at once. All right. I text her Thursday. I said, "Can I get Butters?" No, I text her Friday morning when I go. I text her, "Can I have Butters tomorrow?" Didn't get no response until Saturday morning. She texted me. She said, "Let me know when your eyeballs open," which means when I get up. I texted her at like 10:30, and I said, "I just got up. Give me a sec, and I'll be ready." I said, "I'm about to get some food." She calls me, and I told her I'm on my way to Windmill Grill to get my food. I said, "I'll be ready in 30 minutes." And then she was like, "Since you're out, do you just want to come get him?" And then I got quiet because I was like, "Windmill Grill?" I said, "Windmill Grill is over by my house, lady." And she was like, "I know where Windmill Grill is." She was like, "I figured since you were out, you just want to come get him."
That's basically in your backyard. Why would you want to drive clear across town?
That's what I told her. I was like, Windmill Grill's closed. And by the time I go get him, bring him back to the house, my food's going to be cold. But what's the point in getting food? You know, it's freezing cold out. You know how cold it's been.
Yeah.
And the whole time she's like, "Well, I can bring him." She was like, "I was just saying since you were out, I didn't know if you wanted to come get him." And I was like, "No, I'm getting my food." I was like, "You can bring him." I said, "I'll be ready in 30 minutes. Didn't see her. She ain't called, texted, nothing. She just didn't bring it. I waited. I got my food at 11, Kristen. I waited up till 4. And then I went to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing from her. And this is the thing, Kristen. I texted her. I said, before she texted me back, I said, I just got up, give me a sec. I said, if he's already busy. I'll just get him tomorrow. And that's why she called me on my way to Windmill Grill. She said, no, I already told him something about you today, and you know how he acts. If I say, no, you're coming over here tomorrow, he's going to throw a fit. And I was like, okay. I said, well, it'll be about 30 minutes. I'll be done eating. I said, I'll be at the crib. You can bring me. And he talked to me in the background and everything. He was wrapping presents with her. And he was giggling the whole time. And then I never seen her. Never heard from her. She didn't text, call, nothing.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. I played the game. I played Call of Duty. I played basketball. I stayed up till 4, like I said, because I got full as hell off that Windmill Grill. And then it was, honestly, it's a good thing he didn't come over. I was tired as shit. Like, I could barely keep my eyes open. And I woke up. I went to bed at like 4. I woke up at like 10, 11. They wanted me to come into work and everything. And I wasn't, damn well I wasn't about to come into work. But, like, I wanted to play the game with Bumpy. I slept the whole day away. Then I went back to bed. I didn't wake up till like 5 in the morning today.
Yeah, we went to bed at like a little bit after 8 o'clock last night. Both of us did. Kay was asleep before me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a food or the government's doing something to us. I don't know. But I was tired of shit the last couple of days. But yeah, so I guess I'm not getting him this weekend because it's already 5 o'clock and I got to go into work, you know?
And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. He swings and fouls one.
Yep. I slept my whole weekend away. I ain't even get my water bed done, nothing done. But it is what it is, you know. I'll get it done eventually. And I'll see Butters again. I ain't really tripping on that. But at the same time, I really wanted to see the guy. But you know how she is. She gonna be that way. Everybody's acting a little funny. That's why I think it's the end of the world. Everybody's acting funny. But maybe I'm just crazy like I've always been, and that's not the truth.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Who cares? But if I'm right, then Lord have mercy on everybody.
Santana.
But yeah, I just think I think Chelsea's going through some stuff with him, and that's why everything's happening the way it is. And eventually,
missed with a changeup.
Eventually, it's like you said, Chris, and eventually she's going to have to admit that she's done some wrong. But I don't think she's ready to do that.
Well, he's so great about hitting the
I
ball.
think we just going to have to live with what's going on.
So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside.
I know it hurts because we've all been going through it for some time. But at the same time,
fastball for a strike. Goes down looking.
Yeah, that's just an excuse.
Strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there.
That's what I'm saying. It's something deeper than that. Nah. It's a lot harder dealing with a baby and an animal than you think. When you first think about it, you're like, oh, I've been dealing with a dog for this long. But you don't comprehend how hard it is to deal with a baby. Like, a baby is tough. And hopefully having this baby gives Chelsea a chance to know, like, it's harder to be a parent than what she thought it was. And all that shit she bitched about with us, she'll understand. But some people never do. They
he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Maybe.
Offering is fouled off.
Yep. But we don't know because we ain't been there. And even if we were there, they'll probably keep some of that shit a secret, you know?
Fouled off.
That's the fucked up part.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Angels held in check. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. half of the
Here's the thing, Kristen. Like, when you're a parent, you know how this is, Kristen. When you're a parent, there's certain things you don't know you're not going to like when you have that kid. There's going to be like maybe she don't like the fact that the dog does certain things around the baby now. You know what I mean?
Man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Now the catcher up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Bounced up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Steps on the bag for one.
Yep.
Man at first.
Yeah.
And next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. And Judge takes a strike.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do. But like you said, the dog, like the baby could have been playing rough with the dog. The dog growls at the baby, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, we got to get rid of him. You know what I mean? But you never know what happened. We don't know. We're just guessing right now. But you never know. It could have been something simple. It could be something like where Chelsea's totally justified in trying to find a new owner. But if you think about it, if it's that serious, then you're going to find a new owner. You're going to give them to the fucking pound or the, whatchamacallit, whatever it's called, the Humane Society. If it's something serious, you're going to get rid of the dog immediately. It ain't going to be something where you're calling around looking for a new owner. No matter how much you like the dog. You got to pick which one you care about more. And I know she's had that dog for a long time, but a baby is always going to come before an animal. So, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
Yeah.
And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting touch. The third baseman,
Hey.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the
I got a solution for you, Kristen, and everybody will be happy about it.
And ball 1. 1 out, bases empty.
Exactly. That's my biggest issue with your mom. Your mom is neither hot nor cold. So since she's lukewarm, I want nothing to do with your fucking ass. But at the same time, I have a solution, Kristen. Tell them, since they all buddy, tell them to call Jordan. Jordan was not looking for a new dog, but Aunt Booty told Mom about a dog or something that she seen. And Jordan, Mom said, you better ask Jordan. I don't want no other dog. And Mom told Jordan about it, and Jordan said, send me pics.
But Jordan's he wants some little ass dogs because he's a puss.
It doesn't matter. They all buddy with Jordan. Tell them to ask Jordan. Jordan might take the dog. Shit, since they want to do that, why haven't they asked Jordan already?
2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's been raking in recent games. And
Yeah, she wouldn't ask him nothing unless it's for money or to show up at a party or something. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if I was you, I'd be like, yeah, I asked Jordan. I heard Jordan might be looking for a dog. That's Debbie's favorite person in the world because he damn near white. That nigga is white.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
2 outs.
Sounds about right. That's Jordan. Jordan, the gayer, the better. You know. I told him to quit doing all that shit. I said, your niece and nephew be watching you on fucking Facebook, and you over here dressing like an idiot.
And that's ball 1. In his 5th season, 22
He said, I
years
thought the
old,
stuff I had
and he's
on
a
looked
former
very
Rookie of the
nice. I was
Year.
like, you're out your fucking mind.
Foul ball.
He just looked at
These
Mom,
hitters like
and
this, they
Mom
have
was
so
like,
much
Mom's
power.
laughing.
Look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a
But yeah,
broadcast booth, or you're a
I don't
writer,
know.
gotta
That's
keep
a
your eye on
funny
the game.
situation, Kristen. I don't know. But you had me rolling when you
Deep out
said
of the
that.
weights.
When you said about your mom.
Down to
That
the
shit's
dirt,
fucking
swing
funny,
and a
man.
miss. Throw to first. Gets
She
him.
said, why
One
nobody
away on
likes
the
you?
third strike.
Well, obviously, that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time he got to the plate.
Oh, I'm calling Mom as soon as I get off the phone with you. And
But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days.
oh, she's going to be rolling
It can be
too.
so tough to
Oh, my
recognize where a
Lord.
pitch like that's
That's
gonna end up.
hilarious. That is hilarious.
Soto swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today.
No.
Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice pass right there.
One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Hot dog.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what,
That's
wearing
funny
space
though.
like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you can tell.
But yeah, that's funny. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Kristen. I just say you said what you said. You know what I mean? Like they can take it how they want to, but at the end,
brings it in.
nah.
And that
Nah.
is that. Down in order go the Yankees.
Yeah, I know she's gonna put in her own words. I already know that. She's not gonna. She's not even telling you what all Chelsea says to her. Of course not.
Bottom of the 4th, and now Aaron Hicks.
Nope.
As the lefty gets to work.
That's what.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
All I'm saying is, we all
That's 3
we all have
for a
our faults. Like I said earlier, we know what we do. Like we know when we do something wrong in this world. We know when we do something wrong, and we know if we hurt somebody's feelings or if we hurt somebody physically. We know that if we can ask for forgiveness. You know what I mean? We can ask the Lord for forgiveness. We can ask for. We can try to make ourselves better every day. Certain people don't do that. Certain people feel like what they do is right, whether it's wrong or not. They feel like they're justified through whatever reason, through their faith or through how society justifies it. At the end of the day, we all die. And if we ain't made ourselves right with the Lord, then we have to deal with those repercussions. There are a lot of people that are like your mom, Brian, my father, other people like this that haven't asked for forgiveness, don't want forgiveness, don't think that what they did was wrong. And they have to live with that when they die. So I don't really care about what happens to anybody in this world, because I know when it's all said and done, they're going to have to deal with somebody bigger than any judge, any jail, any prison that they can deal with here. And I hope he has mercy on them, because they got a lot coming to them. So even though we may go through a tough time on earth with what people do to us, what people have said to us, Kirsten, like I know you got to deal with that a lot in your life, with how people treat you or what people say to you. Don't worry, because in the afterlife, those people got to deal with somebody higher than them. And when it's all said and done, they're going to wish they never said or did those things. But I could be wrong about that too, you know what I mean? Just because I believe it don't mean it's true. It could be something totally different than what I think, but at the same time, I don't think I'm wrong.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Ryan Howard.
Yeah, he did.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Nah.
And the righty deals. Hard hit left side.
Okay, I don't know. I didn't
Fires over to
ask him if
first.
he was done. I
One
asked him
down.
about the green for you.
Derek Jeter
He didn't really
stepping
say
in now for the
nothing about
Yankees.
that though. I think he's afraid to be texting about that shit, you know.
That one the other way. Pulls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jones up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
She drives around.
Tosses to first, and they get the out on Jones. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check, but they lead it 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John
Oh
Shelby with my buddy
yeah,
Singleton. It's
I
set to
think
get us
no, I'm
started
thinking of
in round
FedEx,
five.
not FedEx, but
Logan hopping
what's the other one? Wait, that is
comes the outside
UPS.
corner, and that is
UPS, they
strike one.
work
You know,
their asses off though. They
you're not gonna
do
be
it
happy with the
hard.
bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly
Yeah,
anymore.
that shit
They
is
have guys
hard.
in this
They be
lineup
working their ass
capable of
off.
sparking something,
I'd rather
but it
not.
just hasn't happened for them yet.
Yeah, but what I heard is you are working your ass off from what I heard, because I was supposed to get a job there before I got on at FedEx, and they work their asses
Him
off.
out looking with the
They be
off-speed
sweating
stuff.
like
Really love the pitch
sweating hard.
sequence
It's
right
like,
there. I'm
no,
telling you
I
what,
don't want
pitcher and
that.
catcher on the same
I want
page.
something like what I'm doing right now. Like something easy where I'm sitting down, I can draw, I can listen to music. I ain't gotta do shit. I am not going to end up like all these retired people that can't walk around and enjoy their life after. No, no, not at all. I don't care if I'm making a little bit above bumpy at KFC. I don't give a fuck. Just as long as it's easy, I don't give a fuck.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels.
Just as long as it don't drain my bank account,
That one's
I'm good.
upstairs, ball one. And that is ball one.
But yeah, I ain't doing no
Right
extra
through there
shit.
for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce.
What y'all about to do?
Seems like within the third or fourth pitch of
Of
just
course y'all
every
about to
at-bat.
smoke. That motherfucker be
Looking
smoking
sharp,
all the
just a
damn
strike
time.
away from 5 shutout innings.
Oh yeah. So is he out? What the hell? He commented on his own picture. This nigga's wild.
Strikeout number 7.
This nigga's wild.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Breaking ball inside. 1-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Suarez getting loose out there. The line to kick the pitch. That one misses.
What, she got other dudes in the video, or she just putting some skimpy shit on?
Fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field.
Niggas be having a whole bunch of money laying around like that. That's why I don't fuck with Facebook, Kirsten. When I came over,
it's Aaron Judge now. Outfield playing
when I went to go get that green for you that one time, wasn't no money laying around. They was trying to hurry up and get up out that house. That's why I don't fuck with Facebook.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Sure it is. While you find a new place to live, because y'all wasn't paying the rent. Come on now. Come on. Make it make sense.
One down, base is empty.
I don't know.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
But yeah, that's funny to me. That's funny. Wasn't no money laying around when I came over there. That's all I'm gonna say.
he was
And
trying
there
to
was a
set
whole
the
bunch of
pitch
shit
well.
around.
I mean, if you can't
I ain't
catch
see
up
no
to the
money.
off-speed stuff, there's no way
But
you're going to touch a fastball.
maybe they do got money. I don't know. But I don't believe nothing I see on Facebook.
1-1.
Out to center. Trout is there. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Oh, Lord.
They've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
She said, I was like, oh. Why did you want the money, Kristen? You want the money or the guns? What did you want?
Back some more. Tattooed and gone.
She said, I want it all, damn it. Oh, she had judo?
And they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1.
Oh, okay. I thought you said her friends.
He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
Thomas makes the grab. One pitch and one out. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shadowell. 1 for 2. In there at the knees for a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
She did that on purpose. She had her go to the closet on purpose so she could see all that.
And he hits a ground ball.
That's what people do. So you know that she got money and she has guns. So you fuck around trying to steal it, guess what's going to happen? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like a warning. You know what I mean? Or
edge of the zone for a strike. 1-1.
it's either a warning or they're trying to show off. You know what I mean? They're trying to show off like, oh, look what I got. You know what I mean? That's what certain people do. But not me. I couldn't believe in that. That's stupid to me.
And that means Mike Trout will have a chance to hit.
Yeah, she said she had fun. She's telling me all the stories about there.
Here's Trout.
But yeah, she had fun. That badass. I'm just happy that badass dog is gone. Fucking dog is bad. The dog will go outside, be cold as shit,
First pitch misses.
begging for me to let him back in. And then I let him back in, and he's looking at me like I'm ready to go back outside. I'm like, you're done. I'm done with you. Like, you was just out there freezing. Fuck. The fuck is wrong with you?
Swings and last one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Nah, he's a cool dog. Don't get me wrong. He's a cool dog. It's
He'll
just,
score, and it's now a 2-run game.
yeah, right. You know damn well mom ain't gonna take no big dog like that. You out your damn mind, lady.
And in scoring position,
Might as well ask the devil. You gonna ask fucking mom for that dog.
second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Why ain't she taking the dog?
And that is the third out of the inning.
If it's that big a deal.
Go 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 left on base. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Bryce Harper.
You talking about Duke?
The pitch. And that one
Duke, Duke. So that's 2 dogs.
goes 5 feet 11 inches.
No, it was Chelsea's, remember? No, it wasn't. It was Chelsea's dog. It became Bumpy's dog because Bumpy played with him more. Remember? Chelsea wanted the dog because Carrie gave it to us.
Yeah, you're right. That's the dog that's the dog that we got when we stayed out in them apartments. Yeah.
Autumn Trace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it ended up going to BJ.
Yep. And Bumpy played with it.
Took care of it, pawned it off on my mom.
And Bumpy loved Duke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bump. Yep, Chelsea was lying on that dog. We should have known about Chelsea back then. Chelsea was lying on that dog, saying that dog was peeing in the room and shit. And then she told me the truth. She said, I just didn't like the dog, Dad. And I was like, Chelsea, don't be lying to me like that. We should have known. We should have known then Chris and Chelsea was going to start lying on people just to get them in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had to pick, and I got rid of the dog then because of kids. But then ended up being a Chelsea lie. That's bogus.
Yep, Chelsea lied on that dog and said it was peeing and barking at her, growling at her, and wasn't doing none of that. Yep, it was like the baseball thing all over again. She wanted to lie and tell me some bullshit, and now she's still doing it in her adult life. Chelsea, come on now. We can do better than this now. But that's Chelsea B. Like I said, like certain people, like me, Chris, and you know how I was. Like, you get to a certain point, you either keep doing the same bullshit you've been doing your whole life, or you grow the fuck up. And I'm glad I grew the fuck up before I got the money because you know damn well, Chris, and this money would have been gone. Like, you already know. So, like, you got to grow the fuck up. You got to take accountability for the shit you do right. Or you can end up like the people that I'm talking about, Chris. And your mama was telling you I wasn't going to get no damn settlement. Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah.
She's so fucking right all the time, ain't she? He's lying to you. He's not getting it. You're right, Debbie. You're fucking right. You made all the right decisions in life, Debbie. You're right. I got a whole bunch of loans I'm fronting, Kristen. I've been lying to y'all this whole fucking time.
And they traded for him earlier this year.
Fucking stupid. Either get your life right in life, or you end up like that. Where, honestly, why do you give a fuck, Debbie? Shit. Why do you care? You ain't give a fuck about me when I was with your daughter. Now you care about my settlement? Get the fuck out of here, woman. It shows where your fucking mind's at. Who cares? You never hear me talk about Debbie. You don't give a fuck about what you got going on. Unless it got something to pertain to me. Shit. And yeah, because it's real. Because it's fucking real. It's fucking real. I don't be worried about fucking Debbie or Brian, and I don't bring them up unless it pertains to me or my kids. That's it. I may make fun of them, but at the same time, it's lighthearted. When it comes to real shit, don't nobody talk about them. Nobody talks about them because they have nothing to do with it. My son, my daughter, and my other son, Butters, which has nothing to do with them at all. That's the only thing I care about. And if it pertains to them, I will speak up on them. But I respect my son. He said he don't like things being said about people when they're not in the room. But Bumpy knows damn well if they were ever sitting in the same fucking room as me, I'm gonna say the same shit I'm saying to y'all. And what the hell they gonna do about it? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. They'll probably get up and leave. That's it. That's all they'll do. That's all they will do. And I sit there and be laughing at them leaving. And I'll probably say something about them leaving and be like, I can't handle it, can't I wouldn't be able to handle it either. Somebody hit me with facts about myself. And I look.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
But that's what people say when they ain't trying to hear the truth, Kristen. When they're not trying to hear the truth and they're not trying to be made out to be a bad guy because they know they're in the wrong.
Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yep.
One down, base is empty. Back down on strikes. And there's two down.
Chance to strike out the side now.
She knew that you was gonna say something about that. But at the same time, if you know that, then why do you get at a point where you say I don't want to argue if you knew that was going to happen? You might as well not even ask and tell Chelsea you asked her and she said no. She might as well have did that if she thought like it's just silly. That's why it don't make no sense to me. It don't make any sense. But a lot of the things they do don't make any sense to me because we're two totally different personality types. One of us actually thinks about what other people may feel. I put myself in other people's shoes because I've been a broke person. I've been a person with money. I've been a fat person. I've been a skinny person. I've been an ugly person. I've been a handsome person.
That one just sounded different.
I've been all the things you can be in life. I really have, Chris, and you know this is true. You know this is true. Kristen, you know you used to call me ugly, and then you called me handsome. Come on now. You know it's true. I was fat, and I've been skinny. I've been skinny to the point people never thought, oh, he got in shape. No, they thought I was on drugs. It was like, nope, he has to be doing drugs. My own family. My auntie thought I was on something.
Stepping in now for the
But,
Yankees. He's been a great
like,
free
just to
agent
show y'all, I ain't trying to pick on your mom and your stepdad. My family's not all the way there. They be on some bullshit too. And I've already told you what the M Booty was saying, been doing.
Swing and a miss, and
It ain't
that's
all
strike
right.
two.
But at the same time, these be the people that talk about they love God and they all in the church and shit. Be the most foul people.
Especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's the third out, but the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. Santana back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's throwing strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced.
You're right. It was the day after Thanksgiving because at that dinner, yeah, you're right. Y'all went to that dinner.
And here it comes.
Yep. I remember that.
On the ground.
But it all checks out, Chris. And if you look at people in the past, from like what we were saying about with Chelsea when she was a kid, people been acting like this since they was kids or younger in life. They've been acting this way. And if they don't change it up, that's on them. They just ain't gonna have them people that actually love them on their side when shit hits the fan. And that's when Chelsea's gonna really feel it. When she really gets into some shit. And none of the people that actually love her is gonna have her back because she did them all dirty.
And a 1-2. And another ball.
Yeah. Mom was showing me pictures of the birthday party where Jordan's in it, and the girl that was calling her a whore, and she is in the pictures. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, look at everybody she backed herself with. Look at it. This girl was calling her a whore. What's her name? Sister Speedy's daughter. He's calling her a whore. But she got her at the birthday party.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Yep. I'm sure she was, but I'm sure she was. And that's the type of people you want to have your back. Go ahead. They ain't gonna have your back because they talking about your back behind your back still.
Out there to center.
That shit don't stop. My mom does it. My aunties do it. I used to do it. A lot of people do. A lot of people talk behind people's back and they'll sit in their face and act like they their best friends.
Andrew Watts gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen.
Oh, we're not. We're still not.
Right back into the game.
I'm truthful. I tell the truth to everybody, even at work. They be like, oh, like, because I told them about Bumpy. I want Bumpy to work up there. And everybody's like, man, you sound like a great dad. Because I talk about him and Butters all the time. And I told them I have a grandbaby. And it was like, I bet you're a great-grandfather. I was like, I wouldn't know. I'm not able to see him. Like, my daughter has nothing to do with it. And the funny shit is, there's a lot more people going through the same shit we going through. They got like kids or grandkids that don't fuck with them over some bullshit.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very demonstrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
That's in there. And that's strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just
there's a lot of funny shit. And that's why I think it's kind of like the end of the world, because there's a lot of people go through a lot of shit that'll push you over the edge, going the wrong thing, and that's all it takes is for somebody to have a bad day. It's like how the Joker's backstory is. He just had one really bad day, and it pushed him over the edge, and he became a villain. So he became the Joker, and then started killing mad people. That's all it takes is one bad day, included in a bad life. You know what I mean? You could have a bad life, and then one bad day can push you over the edge. You start hurting people. Now, there's no excuse for certain things, like what my father did. You know what I mean? There's no excuse for that. But at the same time, all it takes is one bad moment. You can overreact. We all do it. We're human. We make mistakes.
Striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering.
He can go to heaven. Yeah, I know that. But here's the thing. It's like that Rick Ross CD. God forgives, I don't. It don't matter what he asks the Lord for. You know what I plan on doing on Christmas. If it wasn't for Butters, about to be born, you know me, I would have been loading up on the guns at that moment. Not now, but then. I had a great job. I was about to buy a gun before I got hurt. The only reason I didn't is because I left the money at home. The dude brought the gun to work and everything. Yeah, it was my supervisor. He had a Glock, Glock 19, and he was giving it to me for $400. It was brand new in the case. I was about to get it before I got hurt. The day before I got hurt.
That misses, and the count even 1-1.
But yeah. My father, you already know how I felt. I told everybody I was with. Johnny started crying when I told her and begged me not to do it. And she was like,
2-2.
I know how you feel. I probably feel the same way, but please don't.
Stays alive.
No.
The Angels
and if it would have been, if the shoe would have been on the other foot, and it was something that happened to you, Chris, and let's say it was something like something that happened to me with you, ain't nothing I can say to you. There's nothing I can say to you. I can say you probably shouldn't, but I can't make you be like, all right, yeah, you're right. You're gonna think that on your own.
So the one-out hit turns the lineup
but
over.
That's how I felt, and I made my mind up. And on top of that, who else is going to do it besides me? Jordan? Yeah. I've always been the black sheep. You know what I mean? You know what that is, Chris. And like, I ain't got to fucking fake no shit with you. You know how Jordan was treated. You know how Jordan still is treated. So, it was going to have to be me. Nobody else was going to do it besides me. So, it is what it is. But at the same time, I'm glad everything ended the way it did, because Butters is a beautiful child, and I would like to see him grow, you know what I mean?
Sends it to first, and Hicks is out. Out number 3.
I don't know. I thought that's what ran through my head too when she didn't bring. Maybe got more bruises on it. And on top of that, I ain't trying to leave Bumpy out either. I want to see Bumpy grow into an older man than what he is now. I'm glad I got a chance to see him grow into the man he is today. I want to see him grow older. And I know he's only going to get better, which is hard to believe. How can he get any better? You know what I mean? But I'm glad I was able to see this.